Alrighty, welcome back to Let's Play Octopath Traveler. Very excited for this week as we are finally getting into Chapter 4s. We do have one more Chapter 3 to do. We got to do Primrose's final Chapter 3. And then we're off to Chapter 4s, right? So we get to see, I'm guessing the Chapter 4s are the conclusions. It definitely seems like everyone's headed towards their conclusion here, but we will see. Can't even see Tressa's because it's cut off by the map. There we go. But yeah, very excited to see where all this is heading and to explore the last kind of inch of the map here. Today is November 1st, but we are still in Hollow Month 9 as we have a couple bonus days. Hollow Month should be officially ending on Tuesday next week unless we get some more bonus days from spins, but right now it's looking like we have today, Monday, and Tuesday for our final Hollow Month days, and I am extremely excited for next week because on Monday we're going to be starting the Forbidden Memories hard mod. You heard that correctly. The game isn't hard enough as it is. It's going to be a blast, so it'll be a great finale to Hollow Month this year. I'm looking forward to it. But for now, we got Octopath to play. We got Scavenger 9 to play later, which has been going amazing. There'll be more crazy shenanigans today in Scavenger 9, I'm sure, as we get further in. I think the bar is like in a weird spot in this town. It's over here, I think. Okay, I do have my squad here. So I think we can go ahead and go. The story so far. In the town of Still Snow, Primrose got her first taste of revenge. There, she struck down the left wing of the crow, driving the dagger engraved with her family's words into his breast. Faith shall be your shield. The words have served her well. Now, two remain, the man with the mark on his right arm, and the foulest bird of them all with the mark on his neck. Go home to Noble Court, she was told. There you will find the truth you seek. But will this truth bring her peace or further pain? And so, after too many years, Primrose comes home.
Oh my.
How long has it been? When I left, I thought I would never return to this place. The crow said I would find the truth here. But what truth was he speaking of? Two more men bearing the mark of that foul bird. My search continues here. Look, that young lady. Is that not Lady Primrose? Surprised you recognize her.
No.
You're seeing things, friend. House Azelhard is nothing but a memory now. Right, of course. No need to drag up old ghosts. There's plenty enough going on in the present. Just look. What's happening over there? There's something kind of cool about, like, she's been away from home for so long and is, like, completely transformed. That now, like, she looks unrecognizable. Like, and especially she just looks like, sticks out like a sore thumb in her own hometown because of like the transformation she's gone through. Kind of like shows a lot. Darling, please open your eyes. No, say it is not so. Crying shame that, and just as his business was starting to take off.
Just so.
Rumor has it he voiced his displeasure with his lordship a bit too loudly, if you catch my meaning. That's why I keep my mouth shut, lest I end up dead on the street like that poor sod.
What?
A murder? In Noble Court of all places.
But...
When I was young, Father in the City Watch saw that hardly a crime was committed here. What has become of this place since I left? Move out of the way, you slack-jawed fools. We're here by express order of his lordship to inspect the scene. Now clear out, lest we toss you in jail for impeding the investigation.
How can that...
The Lord's own guardsmen are investigating the crime? Where's the City Watch?
Hey,
I know that man. He was one of Father's trusted friends. Ravello Forsyth, Lieutenant Commander of the City Watch. At least, he used to be. So he was spared the wrath of the crows, at least. A raven from Still Snow, sir. I fear the tidings are ill. Master Rufus is,
Oh.
So the left wing has been clipped. It was the Azelhart girl that did the deed, you say? So she still lives after all. Heh. Guess we'll just have to do something about that. Mark my words, the Azelhart line ends here.
Could it be?
Lady Primrose? Is it truly you, Lady Primrose?
impossible.
I know that voice. From a lifetime ago.
Primrose.
Do mine eyes see true? You have grown lovelier than I ever could have dreamed, Lady Primrose.
Simeon.
Where have you been all these years? Not here, that's for certain. You know, I always wanted to run as fast as and far as I could from this stuffy old town. So I set out on a journey across the realm. And yet, no matter how far I traveled, I could not escape from the pain of losing you.
Of course.
These days, I make a living as a playwright of sorts. I pen dramas and tragedies for the stage. You always did have a way with words. I swore I would never return to this place. Then one day, I felt an odd yearning. And no sooner do I arrive than I am reunited with you. Fate is a mysterious thing, is it not?
Primrose.
But enough about me. Where have you been all these years, my love? What do I even tell him? There's not a thing I can say without sullying his memories of me forever.
I'm sorry.
My apologies, that was too forward of me. You needn't say a thing. Besides, I can imagine all too well without hearing a word. Life has not been kind to you, and though you have grown all the more beautiful through the hardships you no doubt suffered, it still pains me that you had to suffer them. Simeon's gentle words stirred something in Primrose, a feeling she had not felt in many years. For the first time in what seemed like forever, she felt, somewhere deep in her heart, a measure of peace. He is too kind to me. He always was. Oi! What are you two doing loitering about? That looks like a spot of trouble I'd just as soon avoid. Come, my lady, let's find somewhere we can chat in private. This still isn't very
Seeing
private.
again, it brings back so many memories. Memories of my childhood days in this town.
And that was where I would find you. And find an excuse to shirk my duties as gardener's apprentice. I wanted nothing more than to spend time with you. To be a part of your world. Little lady, why do you cry so?
We couldn't help but be drawn to one another, like the bees drawn to the nectar of the fragrant blooms. You were always penning poems for me. Your words, your songs, gave me comfort and solace. In the darkest days after I lost father, you would sing them for me over and over.
To tell the truth, Primrose, I left this town to search for you. I tried so many times to forget you, to accept that you were gone. Yet time and again, I found myself reciting the poems I had written you. Can you forgive me, Primrose?
There is nothing to forgive. It was all so very long ago. I too have moved on from those days. I have found my own reason to go on.
And when the moon waxes full and bright in dark heaven, and stars glitter worlds away from earthly sorrow, would that sleep hold you in her soft embrace. Then shall my eyes close, lips open in prayer, for it is only in dreams that we may meet again.
Simeon.
And then there was silence. In that moment, there was nothing that words could convey.
Lady Primrose, I intend to remain in town for some time yet. I still have not forgiven myself, knowing that I could not do more for you. It tortures me to this day. If there is any way at all, in which I can be of service to you, my lady, you need only say the word.
Thank you, Simeon. Enough distractions. I must find the men marked by the crow. But where to begin?
Wow, I really like Simeon. Like, because Primrose already has this, like, very emotional, like, epic story, and then you add this, like, hopeless romantic playwright. They fits really well into the story. I like how they kept him a complete secret. Like, Primrose didn't say anything about him till now. I think it's kind of to emphasize that she had to throw away everything in order to pursue the crow. So, like, not only did she throw away her life and become this dancer and be under this terrible ringleader, but, like, even her potential love life, like, everyone she knew, all of that, she had to throw it away, because if she had been thinking about Simeon at all, she wouldn't have been able to do the things that she did, you know? Like, she wouldn't be able to truly throw her life away, because she'd be like, oh, well, what about Simeon? So, like, she had to completely forget about him in order to get in the mindset to go undercover and hunt down the crow guys. So, like, it kind of emphasizes what mindset she had to put herself in to force herself into the dancer lifestyle and go through all the things she went through just to hunt him down. It's like, that's really cool. Thank you for the bits, SG. And thank you for the gifted sub, Syphic. Appreciate it. I saw earlier, Bulldop said, sorry I've been AWOL, I've been battling the bad stuff in real life. Big C medical issue. Love 4-8 and everything you do. If I stop showing up someday, I lost my fight, but I will never forget. One of my favorite streamers, even on the other side. Oh man, Bulldops, you're gonna give me the feels this morning. You'll get through it, my man. We've had some medical issues of our own over the past couple of weeks. And some people in my family have really been struggling, but you will make it through. I promise you. Keep strong. You'll get through it, my man. We'll be here for you on the other side.
A moment of your time.
May I be so bold as to pry? Huh? That man is very important to you, is he not? Why do you say that? Just a conjecture based on how you both look at each other. Had you not chosen to live your life the way you do, I wonder if... You can stop right there, Professor. How I live my life is my affair, not yours. Yes, quite, I do apologize. I'd best be careful around him. He's sharper than he looks. Funny for Cyrus to notice that, since he can't notice it himself.
Hello.
All good, my man. It's been a pleasure having you around, Bulldops. It really has been.
Farewell.
Farewell, Jeffrey. I will return.
What?
What's this? Are my eyes to be believed?
How could this...
My lady, are you Jeffrey's... It has been too long, Master Forsyth.
Lady Primrose?
Too long indeed. We all knew you would grow to be a great beauty, but even still, I feel as though I am standing before a vision from the heavens. It brings me great joy to know you are well, my Lady Primrose. As it does me to see you hale and hearty, Master Forsyth.
Thank the gods.
Age has stooped my back and blurred my eyes, but just seeing you before me, I thank the gods of blessing me with long life. The denser someone is, the more they can see it in others. You think that's true? It's almost like a balance. The more you see it in others, you don't see it in yourself, and the more you see it in yourself, you don't see it in others. You know? With a lot of things, I think. You're probably right. You flatter me overmuch, my good sir. I was just paying Jeffrey a visit, as I do from time to time. You should do the same, Lady Primrose. Let your father bask in your beauty as well.
No.
No. I cannot face father. Not yet. Before that, there is something I must do. I'm sorry to hear it, my lady. But where have you kept yourself all these years? There are many here who would have been more than happy to take you in.
The truth is...
I have been on a journey of sorts, if you must know the truth.
I'm sorry.
Forgive me. I had no idea you had suffered through such dark days. You did well to endure and return to us, Lady Primrose.
Actually...
I endured only because I must. I must learn the truth behind Father's death. And have my revenge upon the bastards who took him from me. Master Forsyth, is there nothing you can tell me? There was a time when I, too, spared no effort in trying to unravel the secrets behind Lord Geoffrey's murder. But in the end, I was left wishing I never had. My lady, I urge you to tread lightly. This business will be the death of you, if you do not watch your back. I am ready for whatever may come.
I know what I must do.
Very well. Come with me, and I will tell you what I know.
Oh!
I'm back, Anna.
Oh?
I was wondering what was keeping you, dear. Pray tell, who is this beauty you've brought with you?
It's not possible.
Lady Primrose? My, but I never, and so beautiful a woman grown. Pinch me, my dear, I must be dreaming. I thought the same myself. Now, what say we share a cup of tea? There is something, like, interesting about how Primrose is, like, so beautiful that, like, people can't stop but say something about it. Like, I think it's I think what's really cool about it is it's kind of a... metaphor is not the right word, but she's gone through all this dark stuff and, like, forced herself so low that, like, she basically threw her whole life away and put herself in the lowest of lows in order to hunt down these crows. And so the juxtaposition of how low she had to put herself and then how high everyone else puts her, like, immediately, just from seeing her, you know? It's like if you've ever met someone that's, like, really good looking or really smart or really talented, and you tell them and they immediately think they're not, you know? Like, she's like the ultimate version of that. Although I don't think she doesn't think she's beautiful, but because she's, like, actually kind of pompous about it at times. But it's just, it's put up against, like, what she had to do to herself to get into the position she's in, versus, like, people just see her as this, like, golden goddess of beauty. You know, it's, like, interesting. And so, from that dark day onward, the balance of power here in Noble Court shifted, and shifted dramatically. Under Lord Geoffrey's stewardship, House Azelhart was the most prominent of all the great families. Working closely with the City Watch, he took it upon himself to uphold the peace and keep the people happy. Crime of any sort was nigh unheard of. Oh, what happy days those were. Though those with a wont to do ill deeds might have found it a bit stifling. But it matters little. Those times of peace and security are all but a dream now. It does kind of fit her whole, like, dancer role, too, you know. The peacock strut wouldn't be as strong if she wasn't, like, the most beautiful lady in the land. In the chaos and disorder that followed the fall of House Azelhart, a group of men seized power. They call themselves the Obsidians. They began their operation peddling illicit tinctures back when your father still lived. Working in the shadows just out of sight of Jeffrey's watchful eye, they made one shady deal after the next, filling their coffers and making powerful friends. Swayed by the influence of their coin, countless once lawful men cast their lot with these villains, and the ones that didn't. Captain Albus commanded the city watch in those days. Maybe you remember him. He was Lord Jeffrey's right hand and the most just and honorable man I've been privileged to know. Unfortunately, his code of honor put him at odds with the Obsidians, and so they took action. Murdered, like my father.
And then,
Absent his leadership, the city watch collapsed, and the Obsidians seized power with the greatest of ease. I spent years trying to follow the trail of corruption, to find who it led to, where the blood money flowed. In the end, I found that I was up against an opponent too evil. I have faced innumerable threats to my own life. Two of my cohorts from the Watch, who worked tirelessly to help me try to track down the truth, were murdered in cold blood. Honor and justice are long dead here, never to return. I am an old man now, and I grow weary of this battle. I am but a minor landowner, with no influence of which to speak. All I can do is bring flowers to Jeffrey's grave.
Lady Primrose?
There's nothing more I can do for him, or for you. And so I beg of you, Lady Primrose, leave this place. Trust me, my lady. Were your father here, he would say the same. I beg to differ, Master Forsyth. Were my father here, this is what he would say.
Faith shall be your shield.
Mayhap you are right. Mayhap I have only twisted my memories of Jeffrey to ease my regret at my own cowardice. Forgive me, my lady. I do you a dishonor.
Now then,
I know where the Obsidians make their headquarters in town. I will take you there.
Lady Primrose.
I will wait for you here, my lady. Pray tell me whenever you are ready to depart. Thanks again, SG. Appreciate it, man. Just might be starting new, highly addictive, expensive hobbies. Uh-oh. They didn't, last year, my boys got, like, several Pokemon card Halloween packs when they trick-or-treated. This year, they didn't get any. And they were like, where are the Pokemon cards? I was like, well, it's not a normal thing that people give out. This is kind of a special thing you got last year. Honor. Tell me, Old Brick, what does honor mean to you? A simple question, but one with no easy answer. For me, it is using my blade to protect others. There is naught else I can offer. Sometimes I think you're too humble for your own good. No matter how lofty our aspirations in the end, we can only do what we are capable of. Better than to make ourselves the best that we can be, than dream in vain of saintliness. Well said. That's what I'm trying to do, and prove myself so I can do more. Especially since I met you. You're a true inspiration, you know? Eat gads, I hope I'm not blushing again. I love this interaction Primrose and Ulbrich have had, like, the whole game. They've been, like, slowly... Like, Primrose has looked up to him ever since he joined the party. Time for some breaking and entering. Indeed. Think you can pull it off? Therion. It does not matter if I can or not. The fact is, I must. I've thought about giving up more than once. I've wondered what sort of life I could live if I chose a different path. But each time I do, I can't imagine what the future would look like. This is all I know. If you say so. So if you're trying to talk me out of avenging my father, that's not it. I just know how easy it is to screw things up if you don't stay calm. So don't go losing your head in there, okay? Stay calm. I'll remember that. Thank you, Therion. This is the den of the Obsidians.
Lovely.
Yeah, my gratitude, Master Forsyth. I cannot guarantee your safety should you choose to go forward, my lady.
I owe you a debt.
Nor would I ask you to.
Lady Primrose?
You mean to avenge Jeffrey's death, do you not?
I'll do what I must.
I do. It has been my sole reason for living all these years. Very well. In that case, Lady Primrose, pray allow this old man to accompany you. There was a time when I, too, vowed I would see justice served. For so long I had abandoned hope and lost my way. But reuniting with you, it has lit the path before me anew, and as if the light of the flame shined upon us. I realize now that, for all I have learnt over the years, I still know nothing of true bravery.
So then,
Master Forsyth,
I beg of you.
if your faith will be your shield, Lady Primrose, let me be the sword at your side. That was epic. Sir, the Lady Azelhart comes calling.
Oh?
Does she now? How thoughtful of her to save me the trouble of hunting her down myself. Heh, it's all playing out just as the boss said. Which reminds me, wasn't he supposed to be joining us?
Yeah!
On that matter, sir, I'm afraid there's been a slight change of plans. He left a message. It appears there are some preparations he would see to first. Is he afraid? That's our boss. He always had a flair for the dramatic. Sir? No doubt he's preparing a welcome party of his own. My Lady Azelhart. 'Tis a pity you'll not live to see it. For the right wing will snuff the life out of you right here. This guy's taking Primrose seriously. The other guy was just like, eh. Interesting that the boss kind of like knows what's gonna happen and told them, but the guy still didn't take her seriously. The left hand.
I'll make this quick. My turn.
Light Sentinel Mark II.
Now, what next?
What's she gonna do? Dance on me?
I'm ready.
All she could do is dance.
The lion dance.
The lion dance.
Come at you.
What am I starting? TCG? Pokemon TCG Pocket? Like the OG GBA game? Just gonna hit him with the gritty. Hit him with the goose gritty. Never see it coming.
The panther dance.
The Android iOS app? Oh, is that like their, did they make a mobile app to go with the new PC game?
You're mine now.
I might have to try that out. Although I didn't really like their new version of the PC game. I liked the old one. Yeah, I agree. I didn't like the newer one much. And it completely replaced the old one.
This will heal your wounds.
It's a new thing? It doesn't go with the online game? They're not connected? I would imagine they'd be connected because people have put a lot of money into the online game, I'm sure. Oh, it's like Duel Links.
I'm ready for you. Time to steal the show.
Interesting.
Don't start things you can't finish.
I might try it out. Because I'm not interested in doing, like, the PC game, but on the phone, because everyone would just be ahead of me, but if it's a new thing... that could be fun. Even just, like, opening a pack every day sounds fun.
Let us fight with honor.
Excuse me, sir. What are those, and why are they in your house? Why do you have icky slugs in your house?
I will cut you down.
My turn. Try.
I'm ready.
Ouch.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Great inferno. The land.
Come on, slugs aren't weak against fire. The slugs hurt.
The battle is truly joined. I shall cleave you in two.
I'm ready. Bring about a miracle of healing.
What is the logical course of action?
This is another place where magic doesn't seem to be very good.
Time to steal the show. And that's that.
I've done my research on you.
Burbs. Dire Ash Raven.
I appreciate it. Really.
What's this now? This will go bills.
I am ready. The lion dance.
The Lion Dance. Yeah, I'll definitely have to try that out. I'm curious. Wow. Maybe you would have done better if you were blind.
You're mine now.
I am ready. The panther dance.
The Panther Dance.
What's this now? This should give us an opening.
I see. Faces.
Uh-oh. Hope I don't miss. Oh, I ran out of SP when I used that. Whoops.
I appreciate it. Really.
Victory shall be mine. This will go bills. What's this now?
Man, game really does lag a lot. I think this game lags more than any turn-based RPG I've ever played.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
I can't think of another turn-based RPG that
My turn.
lags as much.
Time to steal the show. Don't start things you can't finish.
And it's not even like the type of lag that I know it's coming. Like sometimes it's at the start of a turn, sometimes it's at the start of someone, like a specific person's turn. Or I like go to put in the input, it just doesn't do it because it's lagging.
This is the beginning of your end. I see faces.
I'm out of normal plums.
How about this?
Only have baskets.
I am ready. May the sacred flame shine forth.
How about you? cut you down!
I appreciate it, really.
I'm ready. The lion den.
Victory shall be mine!
I don't think we really get slugs in this area. Can't remember the last time I saw a slug.
Stand firm!
This should give us an opening. My turn. You're mine now. Let's do this. Time to steal the show. And